It's that time of year again. Things are getting cold, the temperature's dropping. You get to your car and you turn the key and this is what happens. Oh no. It's not having it, the battery's dead. It's been struggling, this one has, it doesn't get used a lot. Been stood for a little while, come to start it and the battery's had it. We've done a test. There you go, we can see we've got 14.3 volts on the dashboard there. You see you get all the lights coming up until you turn the key and then it just goes down, nothing happening. This battery's been on the car for about 6 years. We're going to replace it, but we're going to upgrade it as well. We've got an 063 battery, which is just slightly bigger, but the tray will take it on this. It'll hold a bigger battery, which will make this much more better for starting in the future. Now, I've been on Amazon. I put links in the description for the battery for the little C1. And this is how it comes, delivered to the door next day. You get a bit of paper wrapping around it. It comes in a bag. These are all filled, ready to go. And the price, £52. You cannot go wrong. Cheaper than anything local, that. And it's not just any battery. I'll only ever fit Bosch or Yuasa. And this one is the Bosch S4001 battery. Look at that. Absolutely lovely. Ready to go on the car. This is really easy to get off. Down here you've got one 12mm socket onto the bolt. We just lift the plastic covers off there. We've got 10mm to pull the terminals off. So let's start off with this one down here. So once that's out, we can just lift the whole bracket up. And just slide that out. There's your bracket. And we've got its battery terminals. We've got the negative. You can't do any harm with this if you just do it in the right order. So we're going to take the negative one off first. Just loosen it off and drop it off the top. Then we'll take the positive one off. Loosen off the bolt, give it a wiggle, lift it off, just put it out of the way. Now we can lift this battery out. There's the two batteries side by side, and you can see on this one we've got 44 amp hour, 440 amps EN, and on the old one 44 amp hour, 420 amps EN. So the new one is 20 amps more powerful, and it's actually costs less money because these are an unusual size. This one is a really popular size, so it's going to save you money and give you more power in your battery. When we're dropping it in, we put the back of the battery in first, and it just goes under a little lip there, and then put the front in, and then put the clamp at the front. The new one's got a nice convenient little carry handle on it. So just move that terminal out of the way, lower the new one in, slide it into the front bit first. I want to put the positive one on first. So slide the positive on. Then we'll put this one on for good. We'll do up the terminals. We're not going crazy tight with these, we're just nipping them up. The posts on the battery have got a positive sign on it and a negative sign, so you can't get these muddled up, you can't go wrong. Positive one is obviously the one with all the red casings on it. And we can do this one up now. Okay, just check them a wiggle, make sure they're on tight. Then we can put that back up there. Now we put his clamp back down again. So here's his clamp. We're going to slide that in. So if you hold the end of it and just slip it in the side there. What I will do is I'll just put a little bit of grease on that before we put it back in again. So I've got there is just some JLM multi spray, which is a cracking bit of kit, look. Have you ever seen a can like this? When you You can either have it on spray to spray the whole of the engine, make it look nice, or you can just flip up and then you use it as a nozzle just to get a really good bit on where you want it to go. How clever is that? You're forever breaking these off if you've got one that you have to keep taking off, but that works like a dream, look. So what I'll do is I'll just put a bit on the bolt thread as well. There we go. We can slide the bracket back in now. These can be tricky to get started, but if I lift the bracket up, put my socket into it, the bolt can't go anywhere, then line it up with where it needs to go, lifting it up slightly and then starting the thread off, then we can rest it down and it just saves you dropping the bolt. Now we've got that lube on there, that's going up really lovely. And this is in the right place, it's all where it needs to be. That's the bracket down and that's job done. We could just lube the bonnet latch while we're here, bit on that. Last but not least, let's turn the key and fire it up. Because we've took the battery off, sometimes it takes it a couple of times for the ECU to recognise and relearn the throttle. There you go, third time, it's relearnt it now. Away you go. One thing we need to do is just to remove the little transit plug on the side there, the little red cap. I only need to take one of them out. Right, let's get a little screwdriver in it. This will just allow it to breathe then. You see it coming out? Just keep prising it out. There we go. It's just a little bung we've just removed. There we have it. Running as sweet as a nut. Sounds lovely. Chillers to fight another day. That will get us going now for another 3 years at least. It's got a 3-year warranty on it, so it's going to keep it going all the way through the winter without any problems at all. If this one's been of use, drop me a little thumbs up, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.